Hi guys, and welcome along to Ashfieldlfc for my instant reaction to Liverpool's 2-0 win at Bramall Lane. Good performance by the boys. Started well. I said in my preview I thought it'd be a bit cagey. It wasn't. We come out of the blocks quite well. Quite open actually, to be fair. I thought Sheffield United gave us a good go as well. A lot of balls over the top of Kabak, which I think they need to work on that. I think his awareness of what's behind him. There's a lot of ball watching. It's like same with the Robertson goal last weekend, where he was attracted to the ball instead of seeing what was behind him. So I think he needs to be better with that. Kabak. Good performance by Nat Phillips at the back, his partner. Didn't put a foot wrong. Good in the air. Yeah, thought Nat Phillips played really well. Coming on to the goals, Curtis Jones. Good finish, well played Trent Alexander-Arnold for keeping the ball in. A good decision by the linesman and VAR just to say, yeah, that's all well and good. Good goal by Curtis Jones then. So on to the second goal, Firmino, the little jinking run in the box. Did take a good deflection off one of the defenders and looped over. Ramsdale, he was diving to try and get the ball, so it looped over him. So it was well played by Firmino. He had a lot of chance in the game, Firmino, especially in that first half when he was one-on-one and you think just dink it, but hit it straight at him, and then one where Wijnaldum's shot was parried straight to him and he tried to pass. I guess he doesn't have that goal-scoring instinct for me, Firmino. I think if it's Mane or Salah, they're not passing there. They are not passing there. So I think maybe it's just not in his DNA to score goals, and he's up front as your striker, so it puts so much criticism really for Firmino just because he doesn't put the ball in the net enough. I mean, go back a couple of years ago, he used to score every week, but at the moment it's just not happening for him, especially last season and this season. It's just not happening for him. But yeah, overall it was a good performance. We really needed that 3 points headed into Chelsea at home on Thursday. So we need to get back on it again on Thursday and hopefully give Chelsea a game, with Chelsea slipping up as well today, Leicester slipping up, West Ham slipping up on Saturday. So we've had a lot of good fixtures this week and a lot of things have gone our way. We need to really respond, and we did. We got that 2-0 win. So good stuff. On to my player ratings. Starting in it with Adrian. I thought Keller might have been in today, but he wasn't. Adrian's in, didn't put a foot wrong. Did what he needed to do, Adrian. I'm going to give him a 5. Didn't do anything wrong, didn't do anything wonderful, just did what he needed to do, so I'm going to give him a 5. Trent Alexander-Arnold I thought was really good today, got back and forth. His crossing was good, his tackling was good, he tracked back really well. I'm going to give Trent Alexander-Arnold a 6. I think he did good. Andy Robertson at left back. He's still not finding his best form yet, Andy Robertson. But overall, I'm going to give Andy Robertson a 5.5. He wasn't really in any. I think he would have got a 6 if Salah would have put the ball in the net in the second half when he just whipped that ball in. And Salah, it's a bit too quick for Salah because normally he's usually on the money and Salah's tapping that in, but it's just a bit too hard and quick for Salah to really get his full foot on. So yeah, I'll give him a 5.5. I'll give Andy Robertson. Centre-back Kabak. At stages he was good when he had the ball, but his awareness, he needs to be better with awareness. He does do a lot of ball watching, so I'm going to give him a 4.5. He'd have got a 5 if he'd have just been a bit more. His awareness needs to be better. Centre back Nat Phillips, thought he had a really good game. I'm going to give Nat Phillips a 5.5. I think he seems to be the veteran between the two at the moment. I know that Kabak's played a lot of games when he was at Schalke, but Nat Phillips, he's played a lot of games for Liverpool this season, but what you didn't expect. So on that team and playing in that team, he seems to be the more senior one, funnily enough. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 5.5 thought he was really good today, Nat Phillips. Going into the midfield, Curtis Jones, solid 7. I think he was absolutely brilliant again today. And I'm so happy that he got his goal, because over the last few games he really has deserved that. Really, really chuffed for him. So I'm going to give him a 7. On to the other one, I'm going to go Thiago. He didn't really do anything wrong. I'm just going to give Thiago a 5. I still think he's struggling in this team, and I mean, like I said in my player ratings last week, I watched him at Bayern and he was the ping ball. He's look $1 million, but I said he just doesn't get that time in England to be able to do that. So I'm just going to give a 5. He didn't really do anything wrong, so yeah, I'm going to give him a 5. On to the other midfielder, Wijnaldum. Again, I'm going to give Wijnaldum a 5. I thought he was solid. He did okay. Wasn't really in any danger at the time. He was good with the ball, but I'd probably say a solid 5 for Wijnaldum. Going on to the front three, Mane I thought was really good today. I thought he got back really well. I'm going to give Mane a 6.5. I thought his energy, his work rate to get back and get the ball was really good. I think he still lacks a bit up top at the moment. I think his confidence is a bit low going forward, but he's good. I think he was probably our second best player today, one of our better players today. But yeah, I'm probably gonna give Sadio Mane a 6. I'm gonna give him a 6. I thought he did well today, Mane. On to the Mo Salah. Yeah, he was good today. Salah was quiet for a lot of the game. There's parts when he was on it. The chance in the first half, that little chance he had in the second half. So I'm probably going to give Salah a 5.5. Firmino, I thought played well today. His overall play with the ball was really good. His passing, his tracking back was good. So I'm going to probably give him a 6 as well. I thought it was good today, Firmino. Just needs to work on his shooting. Really does. Onto the referee was John Moss. Thought he had a good game. Thought the Linesmans had good games, to be honest. With the decision for Curtis Jones' goal, I was going to give them a 5.5. I thought they did well. I think it was a good decision from the linesman. VAR jumped in as well to say it was all good. Yeah, so happy with that. Happy with with Kabak's own goal as well. Luckily, Ollie McBurney was offside, so they got that correct as well. So yeah, I thought the referees had a good game today with 5.5. Jurgen Klopp, as I said, he's had a difficult week again with what's happened with Alisson. Team is pretty much as I expected it, apart from Adrian in goal. I'm going to give Jurgen Klopp an 8. I think he's working with a bit of a low bunch at the moment. The atmosphere in the camp probably won't be great with constant issues that they're having at the moment, but to still come out, be energetic as he is on the touchline and getting the team going, so yeah, I will give Jurgen Klopp that. Yeah, I think he deserves it. So yeah, that's my player ratings and my instant match reaction. Don't forget, Liverpool and Chelsea on Thursday. Join me on Wednesday evening. I'll be doing my match preview and my predicted 1 to 11 on that game. So thank you very much, guys. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment on our Twitter page at Ashfieldlfc and on our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. So thank you, guys. We will be back on Wednesday for the match preview and predicted 1 to 11 for Chelsea. Have a good week.